Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy. Welcome to my world. Here with a theory video for Dragon Ball Super. Now, before I get started, I want to say RIP to the Japanese voice actress for Bulma. You already know I can't say her name, but you know what I'm saying. You will be missed. Now, with that being said, all right. Now, since the Tournament of Powers obviously is starting to wind down a bit, we're obviously in the latter half, and the thing I can feel that's about to be on everyone's mind is, what is the end game of the Grand Priest? Because the Grand Priest hasn't been like the main focus. It's been Goku. It's been Goku heavily oriented. You know what I'm saying? Ultra Instinct, Goku, Jiren, all that. You know what I'm saying? So the Grand Priest hasn't really been relevant, and no universe has been destroyed. But I feel like, just like with Frieza and Vegeta and like all the other characters, like just like how we figure out what they want to do if they win and get the Super Dragon Balls, what their wish will be, we're gonna find out what the Grand Priest will want to do probably the next time a universe gets destroyed. Probably we'll get some hints around it, either through himself or through the angels, just like we did with Mojito. When people finally started to realize, yeah, this man might be planning something with the angels. And this is my theory on what the Grand Priest is probably planning. Now, for me to give this theory, I would have to also give a theory on Zeno. Like, okay, this is what I feel. But okay, hold on. Zeno, I would have to give a theory on Zeno because it correlates. Okay, so I think Zeno's power, it comes from each universe. And what I mean by that is, for every universe there is, it amplifies Zeno's power. So the more universes there are, the stronger Zeno is. And the fact that there is 18 universes, Zeno was probably very strong, like astronomically strong. So I could see the Grand Priest thinking of overthrowing Zeno ever since way back when they had 18 universes. And he somehow swayed Zeno to destroy 6 of those universes because Zeno at that time was too strong. Now that there's 12 universes, he's like, Zeno's still too strong, but he has a scapegoat now, which is Goku. Now that Goku's here and this tournament is implemented, and this gives him the perfect opportunity to destroy how many universes are participating? 10 universes are participating. 8 universes are participating. Only one can win. 7 universes at once, leaving only like 5? I'm guessing once that 5 is reached, that 5 universe mark, I'm guessing that's when Zeno could go and, I mean, not Zeno, that's when the Grand Priest could go and exact his plan. We already seen 2 universes get destroyed, Universe 9 and Universe 10, right? So that leaves 6 more universes left, right? So Zeno's probably going to get weaker as the tournament progresses, you know what I'm saying? And he probably won't notice because, one thing, he's like childlike, and another thing, he's probably like, he's so invested in the tournament, he won't notice, you know what I'm saying? And once the rest of the universes are destroyed, that's when the Grand Priest, the angels, will make their move and probably kill Zeno or trap Zeno or whatever the case, and then take the realms. And then from then on, they could probably change the universe or the multiverse or whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my little theory. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like an origin of Zeno's power. Kind of like an end game for the Grand Priest. Well, not really an end game, but like motivation. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people like, who came first? Zeno? Is Zeno the real god of Dragon Ball Z, or is it the Grand Priest? I honestly believe that who came first, it's kind of like in DC. It's kind of like, if you read DC comics, it's like you have the presence, right? And the presence, a lot of people think the presence created the multiverse, but no, the multiverse is just there. So since the multiverse is just there, they have things like things like personified to like help shape and craft and build up that the universe that's inside of the multiverse. Each single universe has 7 beings called the Endless. You know what I'm saying? And the Endless are aspects that help create and build up each universe. And I feel like Zeno is like an Endless. He's like a part of that. He's just an aspect that helps build up the universe. Like just like the Supreme Kais, like the gods of destruction and all that. And I would say the Grand Priest is like the presence. Something probably made outside of that universe or possibly of the whole multiverse, ending up pointing each aspect in the direction of where to go. Zeno, he's astronomically strong. He's very strong. He's the leader. I feel like Zeno is the glue. Would be the glue holding everything together, while the Grand Priest is the builder. He's the construction worker. He keeps everything hold and in one place. Everyone's in one place. You're in this place. You're in that place. You're in this place. So I feel like in terms of age, I feel like Zeno is young looking, but at the same time he's old, kind of like the universe or the multiverse. But I feel as though that the Grand Priest predates him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if Dragon Ball Super is going this route, I feel like every multiverse would have one Grand Priest. I feel like just like, I mean, I know how like the whole like this multiverse that we see right now only has one Zeno, well 2, but you know what I mean. It's supposed to have one Zeno, one Grand Priest, and only as many angels as there are gods of destruction. You know, so I feel like yeah, the Grand Priest does predate Zeno and is probably not a being higher than him, but a being from somewhere else. And where Zeno, I think, like I said, Zeno is just an aspect of the universe. He is a necessary thing for the universe to run, or for the multiverse itself to run. You know what I'm saying? And some people could just see the Grand Priest as just like, yeah, he's his assistant, and he's tired of Zeno. He wants to take the reins. I'm like, I believe that to an extent. I just think he's like, yo, I'm better than Zeno. I feel as though I can do a better job, and in some ways he is, because he's good at taking orders. He's like a father. He's like a father figure to Zeno. You know what I'm saying? He pets Zeno and like his ideas and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And Zeno's not the brightest person, so you know what I'm saying. You have to have someone to point in the right direction. That's why I say that the Grand Priest points everyone in the direction. You know, Supreme Kais, you do this. God's instruction, you do that. Zeno, you do this, but he has to do it in a different way because Zeno is at the top. You know, he's not like a god of destruction, which the Grand Priest could easily beat probably. He's not like even one of his children, one of the angels, which he could beat probably very easily. Like, you know? So yeah. But overall, his plan, it has to be like multiversal. It honestly does. Because we haven't, Zamasu was technically a multiversal threat, but not, I mean, he killed everyone in his universe. In that universe, in that time, in that time span, you know? But he wasn't really multiversal. He's multi, well, I don't know what a word for it, but he's like, he can cross time. So I guess he's like extra dimensional. I guess you could say that, like extra, I don't know. But we didn't get like any like grand multiversal like destruction. I feel like with the Grand Priest, we would get a grand multiversal destruction, especially if he has his kids backing him up to do whatever they're gonna do to Zeno. Now, in that regard, that's when I feel like the war arc that I want the war. I want the war arc to happen. I really do. I really do. I want the war arc to happen because you gotta look at it. Dragon Ball as a whole has never had a war arc. It's had invasion arcs. It's had tournament, like up that tournament. It's had save the planet, the universe, the city arcs. It had all those, but it never had a war arc. Not to me. Like some people think the Red Ribbon Army or like King Piccolo. I don't count that. I really don't. This would be the perfect opportunity for a war arc, and honestly, like not a final arc, but like a winding down of Dragon Ball Super. You know what I'm saying? Like if it would be the final arc, I'd be fine with that. But I feel like a war arc right after this would be awesome. And then Goku would probably be the strongest Goku would possibly get. And it makes perfect sense for the Grand Priest to do it at this time. Like I said, not only the planet theory that I said that Zeno gets his power from each not planet each universe. He gets his power from each universe. Not only would if that's true, then who would be able to stop him? Jiren, Goku, they're gonna be tired. If not tired, they're gonna be destroyed already by Zeno, the universe and everything. You know what I'm saying? So the Warriors are going to be cut. Like it makes too much sense for it not to happen. Why would you have all these Warriors and then just like make them disappear? You know what I'm saying? Erase them, erase their universes. So you're cutting two birds with one stone. You're killing two birds with one stone. You're eliminating actually like 3 or 4. You're eliminating Zeno's power. You're destroying more universes. You're destroying people possibly strong enough to oppose you. You know what I'm saying? And with 5 universes left, that would give us the opportunity to go to other universes and see what they're about. You know what I'm saying? If Jiren does end up getting destroyed or something along those lines or something like that, then that would give us the opportunity to see the other 5 universes, and then they team up together with Goku and them, and then they can have like a confrontation with the angels and the Grand Priest, possibly get Zeno back, possibly get the other universes back, and possibly add on and get the other 6 that were destroyed before the show even started. You know? So yeah, that was my theory. You know, it was a bunch of theories in one, but main focus of this theory was the Zeno and Grand Priest. Basically, Grand Priest's final plan and how he's going to enact it. I didn't even mention Frieza, because one thing, if I were to mention Frieza in this, because you know Frieza, like a lot of people are hyping up Frieza, like yeah, Frieza's about to do this, Frieza, and I'm like, yo, I'm all for that, but I'm like, if I put Frieza in that boat, 2 things are gonna happen. Either Frieza overshadows my theory, and my theory becomes dumb, you know what I'm saying? Well, not dumb, but he gets like thrown to the wayside, and Frieza becomes like a god of destruction or something like that, or he kills the gods or something like that, or either Frieza is about to do that, he gets shafted, and then my theory comes to fruition. But then again, we're losing Frieza. So, you know, like Frieza, he kind of throws a monkey wrench and everything. So I didn't even want to talk about Frieza, right? Like so this theory is like excluding Frieza. You know what I'm saying? Like if something happens to Frieza along the way to mess up his plan. You know? But yeah, this like I said, this is like a Zeno power origin kind of like video, and like a Grand Priest like plan, like his end game basically, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that's it for the theory. Leave a comment, tell me what you guys think. If it was a little confusing because I was all over the place and everywhere, but yeah, tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe and all that. Click the little bell if you want to know when I post. I will see you guys later. Oh wait, before I go, yes, I know that Naruto no Taizai and Tokyo Ghoul is out. I'm gonna get on those. Yo, all I'm gonna say is, speaking of angels, oh, let me stop. Yeah, but I'll see you guys later.